A very good morning to you. Welcome to the Morning Outlook. I'm Rachel Jones, reporting live from Kalkine TV Sydney studios. Now, the Australian share market is likely to fall at the open. According to the latest SPI futures, the ASX 200 is expected to open the day 173 points or 2.45% lower. Yesterday at the closing bell, the S&P ASX 200 was 0.5% or 36 points lower at 7,140. The best performing sector was real estate investment trusts, up 1.4%. The worst performing sector yesterday was information technology, down 1.6%. The best performing stock was Unity Group. Their shares closed 9.3% higher at $4.12. The worst performing stock was Regis Resources. They closed 14.3% lower at $1.80. Now, looking to some news from this morning, Zipco has responded to recent media speculation regarding a potential acquisition by Zip of Sezzle. Now, Zip this morning has confirmed it is in discussions with Sezzle in relation to a potential acquisition. Zip is always interested in pursuing options that are in the best interest of shareholders. However, they say there are no certainty that the discussions will result in a transaction of any kind. And Iluka has reported strong demand for their zircon products, and it continued in the fourth quarter with sales of 89,000 tonnes, including zircon in concentrate. European tile production continued to outperform during the quarter, and that was despite an increase in energy and raw material costs. Over in China, and while the first quarter is typically a seasonally slower sales period, and that's due to the Chinese New Year, demand for Iluka's zircon products does remain strong. The company's first quarter 2022 zircon sales are now fully contracted, reflecting ongoing supply-side tightness in the market. And Beach Energy reports first gas from the Otway offshore. Beach Energy released its second quarter activities report for financial year 2022, in which gas from Beach's offshore Otway development campaign were for the first time delivered into the East Coast gas market. Quarterly production of 5.3 million barrels of oil equivalent was down 7% on the prior period, and that was due to natural field decline, planned and also unplanned downtime in the Cooper Basin, JV and Western Flank, and primarily unplanned downtime at Bass Gas. Now, this was partially offset by increased quarterly production at the Cooper and Bahara Springs. Quarterly revenue rose 3% to $398 million due to higher realised gas and liquids prices, which was supported by improving domestic and global product demand. And finally, Splitit Payments has announced Nadan Sheath as CEO effective from next month. He's a co-founder of several fintech companies, including Harbour Payments, which was sold to American Express back in 2006. Well, now it's time for a very short break, but stay tuned for more news set to affect your trading day.
Hi, I'm Sage, and get ready to take the crypto ride with me on Kalkine TV. Watch the Crypto Buzz every Tuesday and join the excitement at Kalkine TV. From Bitcoins to NFTs to Dogecoin and DeFi, we have updates about everything around these digital currencies. Understand the investing rationale and the risks involved in the space with me, Sage, on Crypto Buzz. Keep watching Kalkine TV.
And welcome back to the Morning Outlook Report. I'm Rachel Jones for Kalkine TV. Now, taking a close look on Wall Street, the Dow Jones ended up 0.29%, the S&P 500 rose 0.28%, and the Nasdaq settled 0.63% higher. Retail, industrial and energy stocks contributed to the rebound on the S&P 500 into the close after the gauge lost almost 4%. Wall Street worsened yesterday, and that was over the prospect of a Russian attack on Ukraine and also the anticipated Fed tightening following its meeting this week. kicked a January stock sell-off into overdrive. Now, the Fed is set to update its policy trajectory at a Thursday meeting. The MSCI World Equity Index was down 2.55%. The European-wide Stock 600 index fell 3.8%, marking the worst day since June 2020. Oil prices fell as a stronger US dollar weighed on the commodity. Brent crude prices fell 1.81% to $86.30 a barrel. WTI crude was down 2% at $83.44 a barrel. Gold prices rose. That was amid demand for safe haven as political tensions did surge in the Ukraine. Spot gold prices jumped 0.44% to $1,841 an ounce. Meanwhile, Bitcoin was down another 5% as the crypto hit its lowest level in 6 months. It's lost more than half of its value since hitting an all-time high of $69,000 back in November. Well, that's all for our Morning Outlook report here on Kalkine TV. Have a great day trading and stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. This is Rachel signing off for now.